Hello, friends, family, fans. I just wanted to bring you a short update on the American Dare to Dream Tour. I started about 3 years ago here in Colorado Springs and got to do a few things before the pandemic shut everything down. And so I was able to use that time to produce 3 new albums and to film the lyric videos and music videos here on the trails up in Garden of the Gods, Gold Camp Road, Pikes Peak, the other trails around here, the paint mines, the Red Rocks Open area. And so there's lots of beautiful trails here. You can see them on the lyric videos on Rumble and on YouTube. The names of the albums are our Dare to Dream album, We Are American album, and the newest one, which was just released on 9/11, is Somebody's Hero. And these songs are available on CD. You can hear them on Rumble, YouTube, and 38 different streaming services. And so we're putting together the tour now. I'll be in Texas in October, and hopefully things will start up there. We're going to be working with communities, the local communities, to bring on the local talent and to share the stage with others who have dreams. And what I want them to do is to share a few songs or a comedy skit or a dance or something like that, so that their community can see who they are, who's in their community, and also to share a little bit about their dreams. It's the dreams inside of us that keep us going, and it's the dreams of some people that are out there that help encourage others to dream. So we'll be working with local communities, organizations, churches to help encourage people, and because we want to counter depression and suicide. I mean, this is America. This is where we can dare to dream, right? And in Psalm 139, it says that God has a book written about each of us. And in that book are his wonderful plans for our life. But we have to talk to him about it. We have to ask him what that is. We have to be willing to put down what we think our life is about and to find out what he has for us. Because his plan for us is going to fulfill us, and it's going to help us find the right friends and the right spouse maybe along the way. And it's going to help us connect to people that can help us flourish, and also to people that we can help flourish. Because in his kingdom, it's all about helping each other. So that's kind of what we're going to do. You can go to my website, joseph-james.net, for more information. Two of the books that I've written is my wife's biography. This is the black and white, which I released in 2011. And this is the color limited version that we just released about 2 months ago to help us raise funds to produce the movie. And this book here, you can go onto our GoFundMe site. If you go to Sentenced to Death, destinedforlife.com, you'll be able to find a link to the GoFundMe. Anybody that donates over $100 towards the movie fund will get a free autographed version of this book. And once the movie is funded, this book will go away. I'll release a different edition in its place. But I just wanted to do something that would be a special gift for those who can help us, and help us spread the word too. I also have a 5-book fiction series. It's romance, it's mystery, there's the supernatural in it, there's danger, there's mystery where they're trying to solve clues, trying to find out what's next. And as one city is crumbling, another one is coming up in its midst. And it takes place in the UK, the USA, and Australia. So this is the first one, Islands in the Sea, the King Walks In. Book 2 is The Lion Roars. Book 3 is Illegitimate. Book 4 is City on a Hill. And book 5 is The Library, which I just brought out 2 months ago. Now, each of those books I wrote purely by the inspiration and the revelations the Holy Spirit was giving me as I wrote. I wrote them from cover to cover, not knowing what was going to happen next. So I couldn't plan anything. And so it was just as much a mystery to me as it is to you. And I hope it encourages you. I hope it unlocks some revelations in the Lord's kingdom. Many times Jesus used the natural to explain the spiritual. And so there's a lot of revelation in there, things I've learned over the years, things I've gained, and I hope I can just pass it on to you through a fictional series. And then I wrote a book here in Colorado Springs called Dreamers Inc. And there's a study guide in the back. I was driving for Lyft and I had so many people that were on the verge of suicide, so much depression here. So there's a study guide in the back. It's meant for friends, family, peers to get together around a round table or something and talk to each other about their dreams, write them out, and put your phone numbers on them and print it out and put it on the walls in the house so that if somebody is going through a hard time, perhaps they'll see that and reach out to a friend rather than take the ultimate fatal step of taking themselves out. Also have a song on the new album called I'm Sorry, and it's written from the perspective of somebody who killed themselves, and they see their family and their friends suffering, and so from the other side they're telling them, hey, it's my fault, it was me, don't blame yourself, forgive yourself, go on with your life because I'm here, I can see you, and I'm near, and I'm cheering you on. And so suicide is bad on one side, it's bad on the other side with who it leaves behind. So we want to encourage each other to go on for their dreams. And then my first book that I ever wrote is Destiny Path of Life. It's an allegory between the two different paths of life. And so we'll be using all of that. The books will be available on the tour. I have some art prints that we're putting together. I'm going to be putting some t-shirts together, some other kind of merchandise. We'll have booths out in front of some venues where local vendors can come out and sell their stuff, advertise. If they're an organization, they can share their help, what part they do to help the community. Eventually we'll have a stage, we'll have a theatrical trailer. We've already written the screenplay for it, but it's about bringing performers together, and it's about promoting a message of hope, a message of encouragement, and showing that the people in our community can network together, can work together. This is America. This is where we help one another. And so it's a grassroots effort to help us unite together, to go for our God-given dreams, to not only change our community, but to change our county, our state, our country, and the world. Everybody, all of you, have a dream. All of you have a God-given dream. Don't you want to find out what it is? Don't you want to find out why you're here in this generation for such a time as this? I just released the new lyric video today, For Such a Time as This. It's my story. And that's probably one of my favorite songs that I've written because I've always felt out of place. I felt like I was out of time. But now, today, in this place, we stand up for such a time as this, and we grab hold of our destiny and our purpose, and we go for our dreams, and we link up with those around us so that we can bring justice, and we can put down this evil, and we can see the love go from our friends and family to others around us. We can change this world, we can change our generation. And now's the time for such a time as this. So join me. We're accepting bookings, venues all across the country, in different countries as well. And join us. We'll see you on the America Dare to Dream Tour. God bless you. Have a great life.